back with another simple flow. So for the first one, it was an introduction, working out the kinks. So I wanted to give one more this week for you. So you can do this at any time. We're primarily going to be standing. You don't need a mat. You can wear shoes if you'd like, but you don't have to. Today's a little bit windier. There's more people in the atmosphere, but it's still really nice out. So I am interested to see how this picks up here at the park. So like I mentioned, you don't have to have a mat. It's totally up to you, but we're just going to go through and do just like a few little things. It's nothing long. It's just something that either, you could do at the beginning of your day for like a gentle stretch. You can use as a midday breakup or an end of a day wind down. This is good for everybody, but adapt it as you need, because I use that term generally, very general everybody term. And I always like to say, just make it your own. So you'll get started in a standing position, or you could adapt this to seated and focus on the upper body, or adapt and transition the lower body as you see fit for yourself. Shake maybe the day out. I'm shaking off yesterday. And we're going to stay upward. There's not going to be any inversions. We're just going to go through like maybe 3 or 4 stretches, but we'll start in our mountain pose. Just getting us started, planted, whether seated or standing mountain pose. You can close the eyes if that feels good for you. And then just take a couple of breaths. As you're breathing, just kind of feel where the breath finds itself in the body. If you're feeling tense in the shoulders, take a moment to relax the shoulders down. You can start to open up the hands for a little stretch there and through the fingers. And then just continue to breathe. If you're feeling as if you're leaning a bit forward and the tail is back, bring the stomach center. Allow your tail to kind of come in line with the spine and just feel this drop in the tail. When you're ready, we'll go ahead. We'll take the arms out their sides. We'll raise them up over. Finger and thumb wrap around one of the wrists, and then take a side stretch. Come back to center. Switch sides. We'll do one more round. Return to center. Find an inhale here. Exhale and stretch to your first side. Return to center. Inhale here. And return to your second side. Return to center. Allow the arms to fall. Take the hands and clasp them behind the tail. Drop the hands towards the earth. Lift the heart. Tilt the head back if that feels good. Feel a little bit of a stretch in the lower back and spine. Just a little one here to get started. Release, return to center. Roll out the shoulders, shake out the feet. We'll go ahead and take the arms through center, raise them up once again. Inhale here, relax the shoulders. Exhale there. Inhale, lengthen the body, feel the feet plant into the earth as the fingertips reach for whatever is above you. And then exhale, cactus the arms, or football goal the arms. Open the heart and chest. Breathe and bring them back up and rise. We're going to keep the arms up nice and tall. So find some stability on one leg if you so choose. Find a knee lift in the other leg. And then you're going to go ahead and the leg of the knee that's lifted, you're going to take that leg towards the back, plant the foot down, cactus the arms, and high lunge here. Awesome. Beautiful. We're going to transition to warrior 2. So feel a little opening and a stretch. Open up for a reverse. Bring yourself back. Return to the cactus arms, high lunge. Arms will go high. That knee lift once again. And plant yourself down. All right. Breaking right in there. Shake out whatever you need. Prepare the body for part 2. The other side. Bring the arms up. Cactus out first with both legs connected to the ground. Open the heart. Then bring it back up. Keep the arms nice and long here. Relax the shoulders. Find that knee lift on the opposite side. And cactus the arms. That foot goes back behind you. High lunge on the opposite side. Maybe just a little baby lunge. That's all right too. Open up for your warrior 2. See how that feels getting into the inner thighs, the groin there. And reverse warrior. And bring it back to the warrior 2. Find your cactus arms, high lunge. Little stretch in the calves there. Bring the arms high, find your knee lift. And bring it back down to the earth. Great job. So we're going to go ahead and find a little balance with a little tree pose, which can seem a little bit in reverse, but we got to open up a little bit in that lower body with the high lunge. So once again, we'll take it through steps. So you could find stability on the first leg. That was your standing leg. Find a little knee bend in the first leg that lifted. Arms go wherever they support you. When you feel good and ready, take your time, breathe through it. And then maybe you just keep the toe connected and the knee bent here. If you're feeling good, you could continue to raise it up. You can keep it forward and maybe just find some ankle and heel circles here if that works for you, or you can bring that leg out to side. You can connect the foot. And once again, find your placement. Maybe it's low, maybe it's here, maybe you've already had a workout already, and you're ready to open here and find your tree pose. And then find your arms after you feel good. You could even use a hand to push out a little bit. A little opening there, you'll feel that. Through the thigh, through the groin. Find your stability through that standing leg. And then when you're ready, step by step to release and ground and come back down to the floor. And once again, walk out, reset as you need. Take your time. And then when you're ready, step by step again on the other side. And one side may feel different than the other. I know for myself it does. Or it might feel the same. So it just depends on how your body's feeling. You take it step by step. You could find your knee lift with your ankle circles. You could just take that leg out. You could connect wherever you see fit. Find your balance. And here you want to feel that foot that's connected for your tree pushing in. You're going to feel that through the whole leg, pushing into that inner thigh. And then you're going to feel that standing leg pushing in. So it's not just a placement. It is an active roll. You're balancing. You're pushing two sides into one to connect. Connect with those toes also. And then if you feel good and balanced, one, you could do it by, I have a tree next to me to assist and support with balance, or a wall or table, something sturdy. Or then when you're ready, then you can lift up with your arms. You could find your swaying hands as the leaves. You could find your cactus arms. You could take it back, whatever supports you. And then when you're ready, bring it back. Sometimes it's hard to disconnect. So I like to practice this one in shorts. It helps me to stabilize and work and kind of work on building that pushing into one side and the other before I add on like the slippery yoga pants. So sometimes it can be a little more tricky. Or if you're in hot yoga, it can be a little more tricky. But then just shake it out. Bring yourself back to our standing Tadasana. Take a moment. Because now that lower body might feel a little open. So maybe we want to bring this all together to kind of connect and open up on that upper body at the same time. So we're going to play with that balance a little more. and a couple different options. I'll show both. So you have that option first, standing leg, find your knee lift, take it back, find your high lunge. Then you could find your cactus arms. And then you could twist in the opposite direction. So I have my right leg back, twisting towards the left, just to bring some equilibrium and balance back to the body. And then I bring it up. And then maybe I go back into that knee lift once again. And then I'm going to twist in the direction of that knee lift. Kind of like a little bit of a dancing Shiva here. And then bring it back. Take it to the opposite side. Plant that foot. A little balance here with the wind and grass. Find that stability. Take it back. Find that high lunge cactus arms. I'm going to twist in that same direction that I just did. Kind of always twisting towards that front knee, towards the bent knee. Bring it back. Take a breath. Find some balance here. Lift up, knee lift, and then twist in that opposite direction. Bring it back and release. All right, so that's going to be predominantly the movements that we focused on for today. It brings a little bit of balance, a little bit of standing. Once you feel good, you could run through and do that again to continue to work on your balance. Otherwise, you can shake everything out. I know I feel that in my lower body. Take a moment to breathe in your Tadasana. Thank yourself for making this time to become aware of your body, play in your body, and add a little movement and stretch. Before we close, maybe if you're looking to balance out your equilibrium, we can take the arms high once again. Stretch to one side like we did in the beginning. Bring it back. Stretch to the other side. Bring it back. Thank you, and I will see you later. Thanks for joining me, and I'll actually see you on Sunday if you want to join me live. Just make sure to keep up, and so you get the notification. I'll try to be on around 10 a.m. Eastern time to connect. The Instagrams are a little bit longer. Otherwise, the replays do go on YouTube if you just want to cut straight to the flow. All right, take care. See you later.